Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to our Friday night live stream, where tonight we'll be checking out Simutrans. It's a game I've looked at in one of my videos, and we're going to take a closer look tonight. We're first going to do the hellos, how do you do's, and the news, and then we'll get on with the gameplay. So how is everybody doing? I see a variety of different people coming in, including some of our channel members, moderators, and Viewer Plus subscribers. Hello, everybody. Yes, good evening. Hello. It is very warm here tonight, so I've got the fan on. I've got the big fan on, so hopefully it's not creating too much background noise. And yeah, we'll see how things go for this evening. Yes, I have hastily downloaded a pack for Simutrans, and I have no way of knowing how to install it or how to select that pack. So we're going to find out together. Apparently, in my video, there was a lot of people that was like, "Yes, you're trying Simutrans," and like, that was a nice go. There was also a good number of comments, people saying you should try a pack. Maybe that will unify the graphics. I don't know. So retro counter isn't on. Oh, that means we're not counting, doesn't it? Yes. Let's get a poll going as well. Yes. Have you... Oh, I was typed it wrong. Have you tried it? Have you tried Simutrans? I want to know. We're going to do a little poll there. Yes. Hey Hellish, about next Monday's farming sim stream. All right, we're going off topic already. Are there plans to do a second attempt on rescuing the Hellish gold since the thumbnail always just... No, no plans. I just put ridiculous thumbnails very often on the community gaming nights videos. That's all that is. But let's turn the retro counter on. There we go, nice and on, proudly displaying. Do we actually have a sub count that works? We do. Okay, so we're working our way through those particular sub counts and trying to get growing. Shouldn't the poll be train crashes tonight? I'm more interested to see whether you guys have actually done it or not. Whether you guys have played the game. So I want to know. Please do vote. Also, Thomas wants a train whistle. We might have to do a reduced train whistle schedule tonight because one of the kids is asleep. So we'll do this one. There we are, fantastic. And yeah, we're going to get going. Let's have a quick look at what's happening recently. So hello and welcome. Like I said, this is what we call a Pixels and Platforms Explored live deeper dive. But we'll have a look at the recent videos. So recently I did a video all about the game Rail Estate. I tried their demo, I gave some feedback. The developers have changed the demo now, so it includes multiplayer, which opens up a bunch of stuff. So feel free to check that out. I think the demo is still available. I don't know if it's going to stay available after Monday or not. I'm not sure. And then we've also got this video here. I made a video about why I think the Hog AI is so powerful. So you'll have to have a look at that if you haven't seen it already. Let me know in chat. Out of these two videos, which one was your favourite? Be interested to know. What else have we got going on? Well, we're going to do a giveaway target tonight. So throughout the live stream, I'll be giving you a chance to activate an extra live giveaway. So if you get a combination of 7 brand new Viewer Plus subscribers or 7 brand new channel members, then we'll do a live giveaway on stream. I don't know what that'll just be a giveaway at my goodie bag. We have got a giveaway going on at the moment for a Settlers GOG bundle. So portal.masterhellish.net to take part in that. Community gaming nights after the weekend on Monday night over on the Variety channel. We'll be doing some farming sim 22. It's our 3rd jaunt into farming sim. And if you want to watch, it's on the Variety channel. But if you want to take part, you need to get over to discord.masterhellish.net where we've got the community gaming night channel. There we go. Yes. You like the cheats? Oh yes, some nice cheats on there. And I've got a few trips coming up. End of July, I'll be visiting Rotterdam for the day. End of September, I'll be at a LAN party in Barnsley. And at the beginning of October, I'll be in York for the weekend. All the trips are listed on Discord, and there's also a thread for each one in the general channel if you want to know more. The Master Hellish OpenTTD server was updated and reset last night. So if you want to go and take part in that, all the information is in the appropriate channel on the Discord. The retro count is up to date, and a reminder to like the stream if you enjoy this sort of thing. I think that's it. I think we got through the news. So now I'm going to attempt to play the game. Like I said, I'm going to attempt to play because I have no idea whether this pack's going to work or what I need to do. Oh, well, you know what? This seems to be perfectly brilliant. Uh-huh. Right. I need to get the scene up, don't I? Let's use... I don't think I have a dedicated scene for Simutrans. No, I don't. So we're going to use the generic game screen. Where is it? Main generic. Then we just have to point OBS in the right direction. And there we go. Simutrans. Right. What's going on? There's been a train crash in Bedford, apparently. Oh, okay. Well, we're not here for that right now. What we're here for is this. So it wants me to choose one of the graphics. So there's the kind of default one and then the Britain one. Now, perhaps later we can switch packs and go for one of the others because there does look like some interesting buttons. And there's some information about how to avoid that. So let's just choose the Britain one. It loads the pack and presumably loads the game we'll get in. See what happens. I don't know. We will see. There we go. Fantastic. Right. Oh, here we go. So we've got options to do continue a game, do a new game, load a game. I think we'll do a brand new game, right? The Britain one used to be your favourite. Well, there we go. Yeah, passenger-centric, felt most polished. Good, that's what I want. I do want a much more polished experience than last time. Last time I did feel a little bit lost on some of the polish. So, yes. Selling of the program is forbidden. It's forbidden, everybody. Let's do new game. There we go. So that we can choose a map number. I don't know. Let's go with map number. Am I supposed to be getting more of a preview than this? I think I'm supposed to be getting more of a preview than this. Map size? No idea. Okay, so number of cities and all that. I'm just going to leave everything default because I don't know what I'm doing. There's no... Is there tooltips? No. Oh, use beginner mode. Oh, there is a tooltip for that one. Oh, hang on. The tooltips are... Oh, okay. So the tooltips are just on the boxes. They're not on the other bits, yeah? So we can have a look and we can see that we can enter. This is something that I found out about. Oh, that's the map. Oh, I've got a weird map size. I see. Yeah, let's make it a bit bigger. I want a big square one. Oh, that's much better. 512, 512. I don't know why it was set to that. But yeah, the tooltips in this game seem to be generally pretty useless. It seems to assume you know what it is, and then gives you something like, it says enter a value between 0 and 999. Okay, number of cities, that's maybe a bad example. Tourist attractions, right? Do I need tourist attractions? What are tourist attractions? Do they unlock, there's very little content. Yeah. Beginner mode is, yeah, that's another thing as well. Like, if I want to know what beginner mode is, now this one's a little bit better. Higher transport. What? Hang on a second, it's gone. Higher transport fees disabled just in time. The tooltips are in the config file. There should be. They do need an overhaul, in my opinion. Is 512 going to be quite big? Yeah. Have to read that offline to figure it out. Ridiculous. Right, let's try a game. See what happens. Right, here we go, everybody. We've got a map. Now, I don't seem to be able to middle mouse. Oh, I can right click to move around. It's going to be pretty big, right? Oh, yes, this is humongous. There's because I've got a big map and a small number of towns. There's just massive, great big gaps between everything. Yes. I don't know if it is giving me something playable. We seem to have stuff under construction here, but I don't know what it is. Okay. Time is progressing, and that's all I know. I am a human player, and I've got $300,000 in the banks. Yeah. The interface looks like it. The interface looks like when I, as a back-end developer, make a UI. Yeah, I'm not overly pleased with the user interface. Like, for example, it's got the key presses on top of the icons. I mean, in my opinion, they should be in the tooltips and in the keys file, right? Or well, in the hotkeys location. Awesome. Yeah, it's a nice bit of wobbly river. Got a random thing there. Don't know what that are. These small towns? I don't know. Is it? Why have I got building icons for everything? Is this the pack that I've got? Have I messed something up? They must be. Not sure. The cities also seem to be empty. Yes. This is one of the things that I think about this, right? It looks better the UI than you can make. I mean, the thing is, right, that tree is probably a better tree than what I could make for a game asset, right? But I'm not here to make game assets. The person that made the game asset was here to make a game asset. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with this. The towns are tiny, if at all, even there. Looks like those are just the town halls. Well, if we click on them, we get some information. There's a double map. Let's go this way and have a look. Yeah. Does try and Simutrans on Android count? I don't know. Is it the same? Is it the same game or is it a port like OpenTTD? Yeah. You think the buildings are still building? Not sure about that. We've been here for a little while now. Not much is going on. Let's see. Let's have a look at the map. There's the map. Show networks. Well, we have no networks. Yeah. Industry list. I mean, it looks like there might be no industries. Maybe we need to do a new game. Options. Let's go into options, and inside options, display settings, color, save game players. Players. I am human player. Yeah. Yeah, I think I might have to set some. See, this is what I'm saying, right? With those variables and values at the beginning, like let's quit. Oh, I quit the entire game. Yeah, I should have chose quit to main menu, shouldn't I? Right, let's try again. All right, game successfully loaded. Oh, it loaded me back into where I was. Right, here we are. So, new game. Let's have a look. Median citizens per city is 0. Well, that's the reason why then, isn't it? You know, factories and shops 0. The thing here is that I want to revert these settings to default. Default. But it doesn't reset the new game settings. What should we do here then? I mean, I can enter a value up to nearly 1 million. I don't know. is definitely quirky. To me, I've played a lot of different. You got to remember, like a lot of a lot of people think of me as Mr. OpenTTD, right? But I've played a lot of these sorts of games, right? So I'm not just comparing this game to OpenTTD. I'm comparing it to many, many other games. It still feels very clunky. Yes. Let's try 1,000 population. Yes. Okay. Let's try 1,000. Nope. I accidentally pressed a button then. Road length, factories and shops. I don't know, 50, 100. Let's do... I think it's my bread and butter game, because that's what gets pushed to them in the algorithm. Where if you look at my stats from my end, I see all the different games that I do, and like they individually do really well. Some of them do better. I've had some videos recently that aren't OpenTTD do better than my OpenTTD videos. So, yeah. Transport Fever 2. Yeah. Oh, by the way, folks, right? So on Sunday, I'm putting a poll out on YouTube where I'm going to try and gauge a bit of an idea of which game you want me to play in one of my live streams. Yeah. Right. Let's see. How many cities have I set up? Number of cities 36. Let's do 50 cities, 50 factories and shops, and 50 tourist attractions. Start game. See what happens. Oh, look at that. Okay. So there's actually some stuff on the map now. That's good. Oh, Tottenham. Loughborough. Dartmouth. Swindon. Whatever that is. Probably a farm. Tipton. Birchwood. Okay. Oh, there's a fishery. Now, the next thing I have is that none of these seem to be building. I don't know how long it takes. Fast forward until stuff pops up. See, that's another thing as well. Oh, there's the fast forward. Fast forward. We just got people wandering around. Am I presumably I'm accumulating loan interest. I wonder if I cause problems. Oh, everybody's disappeared. Oh, it's because it's 10 o'clock in the morning now. None of these buildings have got... That's East Grinstead. There's loads of people wandering around down the roads, but nothing's happening. Why are you called human player? I have no idea. I suppose I am probably human. Start a bus service and see what happens. Yeah, why not? Let's experiment with that. So I can pause. I can unpause. The thing is that I can't remember how to do this. Maglev, trams, light rail, road tool. Oh my goodness, look at all these road tools. Why are these not in sub menus? Let's see what we got here. Bus stop with shelter. Bus stop with shelter again. Bus terminal. Feel like we should have a bus terminal. I want it here. Stops can only build... Oh, right, yeah. You have to... I think you have to do a bit of road. And then you can put your bus terminal on it. Like that. Which is a bit of a weird concept to me. But, hey-ho. Right. Langport. Let's put a bus terminal on there. Okay, we've got 2 bus terminals. Now we need some buses. Let's get our dirt road. And now, where is depot? What's this over here on the far right? Build garage. Okay, all right, fine. There we go. Yeah, the road markings are quite nice. You might want to use a bigger theme size for buttons. You get that in the display options. Well, we've got this. You've got display settings. Theme for display. Oh my goodness, look at this. Simutrans Classic Large. Oh, now it doesn't all fit on the screen. Does it go down to the next thing? No, it's actually gone off the edge. I've lost buttons on the top bar. Yeah, I lost turn on and off grids and the zoom and game info. Which I suppose is not ridiculously bad. Anyway, let's huh? Looks like these menu screens kept some sort of background thing. I like the large because I can see the icons better, but I don't like that it's gone off the edge of the screen. Right, hang on. I've got an idea. Right, I've got a bit of an idea. What we should do is we should count how many quirky things we find. Where is it? Counters, right. So we're gonna have a new counter for quirky things found. The first one was the lack of information in tooltips. The next one was the fact that I couldn't reset the defaults on some sort of amount of cities and so forth. The third one is that none of the towns or cities seem to be building, and the next one is that when I change the icon size, it seems to just go off the edge of the screen. So so far in this stream, we're at 4. There's nothing quirky once you get used to it. Really? Yeah? Changing the size of the icons means they just go off the edge of your screen, and you get used to being able to click buttons that are off the edge of your screen, do you? Yeah, that's interesting, that. Yeah, quirky things found. Right, so now we've got what I think may be a basic service. Can I build... Oh, here we go. Right. Evening. What we're going to do, we need to build a bus. We get a load of different pieces of information when we hover over these. Number of passengers, quite a tall bus. Yes, costs us a lot of money. Let's go with a slightly smaller bus. Let's do this diesel one. Right, so if I click that, it looks like we've got a new one, right? And it says serves line, no schedule set yet. So if we set a new line, there we go. We need to add a stop. Okay, all right. Let's add. Hang on a second. My WSD to move around. So arrow keys move me around the screen, but they also then, if you had a window open, it to scrolling in the options. Okay. We're gonna wait there. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. It says wait for minimum load. Wait for minimum load. Okay, so we've set up a line. We called it line 1. And we got a vehicle. We got one vehicle. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. I think that'll do for line 1. So we got a convoy of 1 of 1 with a line called number 1. Yeah. You saw a save game years ago. The towns and cities didn't start growing until the service was added. Okay. Now I want more vehicles. So can I append the list of vehicles? Oh, append that one. No? Copy convoy. Sell. It's just one vehicle. Now the vehicle's gone. Now the vehicles get it back again. Okay, let's put it back on. Oh my goodness. Right, let start. I'm just going to click start. All right, okay. So now I'm out of this screen. Will it let me go around the screen with the arrow keys? Yes, that's another quirk. That's another quirk. Arrow keys, like changing things in menus instead of scrolling around. There you go. So we've got a bus. The bus. There's our bus. Can we follow the bus? We can follow the bus. Good. I think this may be why the developer quit the game's development. What, because people were complaining about it? Or because they had a lot to fix? I don't know. Yes. Right, well, there we go. We've got a bus going. Yeah. See, it's going faster on the road now. That's good. I'm not going to count it being very jolty around corners because I've already pointed that out in my video previously. But there's the bus. It just visited one end. What's going on here? Hopefully it will just visit both ends. There we are. just got a notification on my watch that Master Hellish is live streaming. That's not helpful. Watch, thank you. Maybe upgrade the dirt roads. Yes, yes. Let's upgrade the roads. So, road stuff. We're going to upgrade to. Yeah, let's go full blown. Can I just build the road over the top? Yep. Yes, I can. Oh, but now I've lost focus on that road. I'm going to have to try and do a piece of diagonal road there. Oh, that worked out all right, actually. What's up with the town? We don't know. We have no idea what's up with the town at the minute. Now, right, so we've got one bus going. I don't know how many people are there waiting. Let's have a look. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many people are there right now. You think I have transparency mode enabled? Okay, hang on a second then. Where might transparency mode be? What's this? Slice map view? No, that's not it. We've got a screenshot. I mean, taking a screenshot is not something I'd put on the main toolbar, to be honest. What we got here? Lists, messages, finances, landscaping tools, inspection tool is what we were on. No, player color. Yeah. Well, if he got it from the website, I'm worried it's a test one, not the actual. Well, the thing is that I did get it from the website. Why wouldn't I go to the website, download the thing that's right in front of me, and use it? Might be a keybind. Here's a help with the keybinds, apparently, because I pressed some random letters. Arrow keys scroll the game view, unless you're stuck in some sort of window. Where buildings, hide trees, hide urban buildings. That one. No, it just seems to bring up the keyboard help. Ah. Build urban buildings. I don't want to build buildings. I want them to build those buildings. The answer to the stream title, yes. It seems to be whenever I press something, it just brings up the keybind. Oh no, that didn't bring up the keybind options. Let's try that again. Oh, there are people wandering around again. Yes. Let me try that again. So if I do the and sign, no, it brings up the urban buildings list. Oh, there we go. The keyboard shortcut does it. Keybind. So I don't think there was any way for me to know that. So it was indeed the one that we thought it might be. But the problem is that we couldn't see because the window was in the way. So some of the town is being built, I think. Oh no, it's scrolling through different sorts. How am I supposed to know that? Oh, there we go. We got the buildings back. There we go. So, I've no idea where the visibility settings are. Is it in map? Landscape? No, it's not going to be landscaping tools. Not in the game info. Right, so it looks like... Welcome to Simutrans. Okay. Keyboard bindings. There is a bunch of hide and show, factory builders, brightness, decelerate time, accelerate time. Well, hang on a minute. That's fast forward. So there's buttons for going faster and slower, but on the toolbar, there's only a button for going faster. Right, it's having another quirky point because of all these weird things with the buttons. There, we're up to 6. How much you missed? We found 6 quirky things now. Yes. Visibility are in the floppy disk menu. Oh my goodness, my menu just moved. Oh, you can scroll the menu. How am I oh my gracious. I did that by accident. Hang on a minute then. Hang on. So if I can scroll the menu, which I didn't know before, we can go to the display settings and set the large theme. And it doesn't matter because we can scroll the toolbar. I've never known a game to have a scrolling main toolbar. The graphics are quite dark. I think it might be nighttime. I have no idea. There we go. We got a bus. Let's get another bus going. So I don't want a new convoy. I want to set it to the same one as the existing one. I can't. Oh, line 1. There we go. So what's the difference between a convoy and a line? You did say this game is quirky. I said easy quirky. Have you tried Simutrans Extended? That's a good point. I have not. Simutrans Extended is definitely something we want to look at in the future. You think Convoy is for multi-piece vehicles? Yes, it is. Oh, apparently it's nearly nighttime. There's a button here to enable and disable the daylight cycle somewhere. Not quite sure where it is. Oh, there's a button to turn off single toolbar only. Well, does that add a new toolbar? Doesn't appear. Toolbar position. Stack toolbars. I mean, there are some pretty interesting. Oh, transparency. I found the transparency option. Okay, the trees looked weird because they were kind of hidden. That's a bit weird. Right. Pedestrians in town, pedestrians at shops. Let's carry on. Right. So, let's try and add another vehicle. So, can I mean, it's on. I'm going to set it to line 1 and start it. Then, if I go to the lists and we get the list for not station list, not vehicle. Is there a line list? No, there's a list of vehicles there. Look. It shows their route program. There's a lot of things about. Right, hang on a minute. I know we've been looking at some quirks, but that's because we've had to wade through them to begin with, right? But there's a lot of things about this game that I like. I like seeing the progress of the vehicle in the vehicle information. Yeah. Line management. Oh, that's interesting. So you've got your line management window, which is basically your line list, right? Which is not part of the list. It's not a. It is a list of lists, except for the line management window is not part of them. Press W. There you go. Interesting. Yes. The vehicle list defines time travel. Oh, well, yeah. Well, we've got two vehicles going now. Income's minus on both of them, so that's great, right? Oh, there we go. Line 1. We found out. We found line 1. We can pin that. Oh, apparently pinning it doesn't stop it from being deleted off the screen when you open it. Pin. Well, what does pin do then? I'm not sure. Anyway. Line 1. So, what we got here? It's not making money. Fair enough. Withdraw all. Fire matching convoys. Delete. We've got a schedule. Oh, charts. So, distance. Oh, I see. These are future days or months or something, which is why they're all 0. Profit, not good. Although, no, it's definitely not good. Change minimum load to full load. We can give it a try. Let's go into the line. Go into schedule. Fixed departure time. Well, I guess we have to change minimum load to 100% then. Maybe we shouldn't do 100. We should do 50%. We'll do the same this side. Just so at least like it's minimum of like half full. See how that goes. Pinning stops the window from closing when you press backspace to close. Hang on a minute. What? I think I just placed something. Did I place a tree? So we got a couple of windows open here. And some lists, right? If I place backspace, they all disappear. If I press delete, they all disappear. So it's slightly different, yeah. Would you like wider catchment? Maybe. Let's have a look at this this place here. So we've got a vehicle loading. Not quite sure what 18 plus 0 minus 172 no route means. Yeah, V gives us our coverage. This one's not too bad. We're missing a little bit on this side of town. Same over here. This one's not too bad. We're missing a little bit on this side of town. Oh, 18 happy, 0 unhappy. Is that... Oh my goodness. How am I supposed to know whether that means happy, unhappy, and then no route? I don't know. No. You know what? It's getting another quirky point for just using a random plus and minus about whether passengers are happy or not. There we go. Right, let's close that window. Well, we've got a bus service going. We're probably going to fall into oblivion in terms of money. Let's have a look at the town itself. That's a tourist attraction, apparently. There's a city road. There is a city list. Can I get the city information screen up? Nope. Nope, that's a road. Nope. Okay, hang on. There we are. We've got the city information screen. I don't know how I managed to get that before and I didn't get it now, but we'll see. Okay, let's have a look here. So we have a city size, number of buildings. Apparently there's a few homeless there. There's some growth and citizens. There's a box that says allow city growth. I'm not quite sure what that's all about. Maps are where folks want to go and hard to read unless you resize the window. So, wait a minute. For the city information screen, query the town hall. But I don't know what building the town hall is. How do I... If you uncheck it, the city will not grow. I mean, that to me, that is unchecked, and it was already unchecked. So I don't know. It's hard to see even if you resize the window. You know, I'm not even sure where we are in the world. I'm not seeing if there's any sort of notification. Right, hang on a minute. Town hall. Is that the town hall? There we go. That's the town hall. It's under the name. There's the town hall. Right, we've learnt what the town hall is. We're down here near Brixham. Not sure whereabouts in the world we are. I think we just not far from the north coast. Oh yeah, we're here. Right, fair enough. So how these two look very similar, but also different. Use the mini map. All right, fine. We're gonna use them. Oh, the mini map tells us where we are. Look, because we've got a square looking at where we are. That's good. In extended, you can use the mini map to show destinations, and you can get richer destination information. I think you should try the version from 10 years ago. Apparently it works better. Interesting. Oh, it's current month and last month in the city destinations window. Is that what that is? Is that the city destinations? Huh. So is yellow really wants to go to, or is that yellow you have a service? And then oranges want to go to? Maybe? Okay. Those maps ideally should be labeled. Right, we've got a town hall down here. You know what? We're gonna do a route between these two places because it seems like they might want to do it more. So we've got. I'm gonna put a bit of road in here in the middle of town. I'm gonna add some sort of bus station if I can find it. I don't know what they are. That's a truck stop. These seem to be like just small bits of graphic. I think icons would have worked better. Bridge stuff, tunnel stuff, sign stuff. What's this? Bus terminal, bus terminal, bus terminal. Yes, there we go. Bus terminal. I did it. Oh, the road. We need to upgrade the road. Upgrade the road. There we go. Cha-ching. Spending all my money to upgrade the road. Gonna do a new schedule thing. A new line. Create a new line. Line 2. Add a stop. That one. No, not a waypoint. From there to there. And we're going to do 50% on this one. 50% on that one. There we go. There's line 2. We'll get another bus. We'll start it. I must give the convoy a schedule. I did. Line 2. Another vehicle. Line 2. Is that how we add new vehicles? Select the vehicle, select the line, select the vehicle, select the line, back. Maybe there's a like copy or clone feature. Not sure. He said orange was where they went to go. Ah, there we go. Yes. Does extended work with packs? No idea. Oh, there you go. Compatible pack sets. You think there's a copy feature? You can't remember whether that's extended or in standard. Wow. I'm not. I mean, obviously, I'd have to look it up, but I don't actually know why there is two different versions, extended and standard. Maybe it's something like World of Warcraft, where you got World of Warcraft Classic. Like people wanted to preserve how it was. Maybe, I don't know. Well, there's a bunch of people walking around. And my buses don't seem to be doing much. That one is minus 146 on income. And that one is now minus 50 on income. Although, one of the buses has actually left the depot, which I think is the first time since I did some proper orders. Yeah, we've got 20 passengers on board. Oh, we're going to make some our money for the first time. We actually take people where they want to go, we might be all right. Oh no, it's stuck waiting outside because there's a vehicle in there loading. How many vehicles can you have inside each of these bus things? Is it just one? Where's my other vehicle? Oh, there might be two in there. I don't know. Where's my vehicle list? Here we go. I have a vehicle list. So this one is in that hangar thing. Yeah, they're all. There's two of them in there already. It's probably the problem. Passengers waiting. Connections, line 1 and line 2. That looks like a different interface for the line. Or is it just a different screen? Oh, it's the station list. Hey, Jason, welcome. Need to add pack set as an approved term. YouTube keeps blocking that word. Really? That is very, very weird. Right, can I tell things to... Oh, God. I don't know what I'm doing now. Vehicle list. I want this vehicle to kind of skip on its schedule. Oh, there's a waypoint? Get rid of the waypoint. Go here. Did that do anything? I don't know. I can't see. There's just windows in the way. I think so. I think I also accidentally paused the game. Oh, no. What? Why you stopped there? Did I pause? Pause. No. Oh, fast forward did nothing. Oh, a bus just went. How do I slow the game down? I don't know what speed it's going. Oh, I can see down the bottom corner what speed it's going. It's behind my head. Here we go. Let me shift up just a little bit. There we go. No. Yeah, it's definitely not paused. Waiting for clearance. You think they avoid blocking intersections? Alright, okay. Oh, I want to unpause, but I don't want to fast forward. So if I click pause again, nothing happens. The tooltip says pause/unpause. So if I click pause while we're paused, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, the tooltip saying pause/unpause, and when you click on the... Oh, I think it did something. Yes, there we go. I managed to unpause. I think maybe we're just having a bit of performance issues. Maybe. I don't know. It should toggle pause. It did in the end. It seems to be only reacting every 2 or 3 times. Has anyone done the tutorials in the game? Where do people learn about it? Interestingly enough, Jack and Mac, I tried to do the tutorial at the beginning of my video, when I did a video about Simutrans, and it appeared to be so broken that I couldn't do the tutorial. There was text missing, and a few other things as well. I can't remember exactly what it was now, but either it just didn't seem to be playable for some reason. I think we got some money then. We're about to get a vehicle coming in. Here we go. I don't know if we got any money. No idea. Yeah. Are there guides or video online? I don't know, to be honest. I just realised that I'm not getting any game sound. We've just been sat here talking to each other. I'm not getting any game sound. Whoa, my goodness! There's loads of people just poured out of that place. Did we just deliver a load of people or something? Or did the town just get busy? Some guides. Let's see. Can we go have a look at the sound settings? See, I don't know if we're muted or not, because I'm unable to discern whether that toggle is what I think it should be. Sounds seem to be perfectly fine, but I'm not hearing anything. Hang on, let me see if I can switch my sounds around. Might be me. Might be my fault. Might be something on my end. My keyboard shortcuts for switching sound devices are no longer working, which is a bit weird. I think my app for switching sound devices crashed. No, it is selected to my headphones. Well, of course it's selected to my headphones. I'm listening to... I can hear the alerts when they pop up. So either the sound's muted or the music's muted. The music was muted. This version of this pack does not have any sound effects. Oh, that's another quirky thing. Oh my dear. Right, okay. Now, are my lines making any money? Let's have a look. Line 1 is now making money. Line 2 is also making a little bit of money. Fantastic. Right. Whew. I mean, I'm not quite sure what's going on here with the way that they're stopping at intersections. Yeah. Other packs have sound effects in standard. Got your ears. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It really doesn't feel like a friendly first-time experience. I know, Silpho. I think, look, there's loads of people then just pouring out the bus station. Isn't that cool? We're doing it. We're making a profitable company. I want to make trains, though. I think you should do a game giveaway if you hit 10 quirks. Oh my goodness. That seems like it could be interesting. Mm. It got your ears. I'm sorry. It got mine as well. I was a bit surprised by the whole thing. So we managed to get a little bus thing going. This town here. So I can't click on the town name. I have to click on the building under the town name. Okay. And then we have to figure out where people want to go to. It looks like there is some demand for people to go to the other town. No, maybe not. Whatever this blob here is, it's a tourist attraction. Right. Well, let's build a road. That's train tracks. I want a road. There we go. Build a road. Oh my goodness. I didn't even notice that the terrain size, the terrain changed there. We can put the grid on. We have to scroll the toolbar to get to grids. There we are. There's the grid. Try setting the theme display to modern. We can give it a go. Modern. Oh, that's quite blue. Yes. Our train junction's working now. Weren't they working before? Right. Let's upgrade this road. It's probably not worth the money. It's going to cost like 8 grand just to upgrade that little bit of road there. Let's try this diagonal. Okay. Diagonals aren't too bad. Diagonals are V for the V for no, it's not V. Hash for grid. Okay. Let's see if we can do another bus tour or something. So let's do a little bus stop. We can do a bus stop here. There we go. I'm going to try and get another bus on a new schedule. We're going to create a new line. Line 3. We're going to go from no, not from a waypoint. From this bus stop down the road to that little bus stop and back again. And I'm going to set the minimum load to like 25% because I don't know if this one's going to be as busy. Yes, control drag for straighter roads and tracks. Straighter? What does it force them on the grid then, does it? Right, there's line 3. And I'm going to do a green bus thing. Oh, hang on. I set you to line 3. So it was line 3, but then you get a vehicle and then the line goes away. So does the, like, if you create a line, create a new line, line 4, add a stop, go here, go there, go there, and then you close it. Line 4 is still selected, but when you select a vehicle, the line goes away. Okay. Never mind. Right. Did I purchase a vehicle? Oh, no. I need to sell that. There we are. So, yeah, let's try doing a bit of dragging around with that road then. So, road tools. So we can drag around. So it says... Where is it? More than unavoidable when control dragging. Yeah, having placing control doesn't seem to do anything. Also, oh, hang on. So that seemed to have... I seem to have accidentally locked the dragging. Okay, can I get rid of the road? Well, at least I got rid of the road. Okay. Or buy a vehicle, then create a line. Well, yeah, obviously you could do that, but why wouldn't you be able to buy vehicles for the line that you just created? Why is it like that way? Seems a bit odd. Where's my bus gone? Where's my green bus? Hang on, we need to go to the list. The list of lists. In fact, that is a button to go to the list of lists rather than being a list of lists itself. There it is. There's my vehicle. Oh, it stopped here. So it went all the way down to there and just stopped. I don't think I should do a minimum load percentage there. I don't want it to stop on there. Oh, it's going. It's going again. Well, it's off. The bus is going. I don't know if I can make a bigger bus depot. Can I expand a bus depot by putting a bus depot on the side? Let's give it a go. don't think I can, but I'm going to try it. I think that worked. I think I've got a bigger bus depot there now. I mean, I've got no space to do it here. And I've kind of boxed myself in there as well. Yes. Trolley buses? Yeah. Buy a vehicle, use the schedule, which has a 2-step thing. You make a route and then designate a line. Interesting. Jackamat says it's interesting all the vehicles are real brands. Yeah, I think that's interesting too. I wonder... I mean, I'm not... Can I... Oh, we rotated. Well, that's something, isn't it? We can rotate. Is it R? No, R's remove. Plus R. What's plus R? Oh, it's shift. Wow, okay. Hang on a minute. Why is there a bus stuck behind the depot? Not quite sure what's going on. The quirk is it rotates the world, not the viewport. Oh, that's an interesting behind the scenes thing. Wow. It rotates the world. That's crazy. Oh, it's an offset bug in the pack set. Oh, okay. I was hoping that the buses would go into the other loading bay, but I think they kind of set their hearts on the one that was there because I built the other one afterwards. Yes. Okay, so we've got 4 lines. That line has nothing on it, so I'm going to delete the line. There we go. Yeah, the wonky graphics makes them overhang. It's so crazy the rotation's disabled in multiplayer. Where's my green bus? I think my green bus is in here. If you go to negative money, you can still buy and build stuff. I mean, I've spent like 160 grand almost. And I've got like three little bus routes going. And the interesting thing here is the line management screen. It just gives me a list of my lines. This is not a table. It's just a list. Be nice to see like the income from the lines in this little table. Well, it's not even a table. It's like what's all with this white space here? Is it in case the line name's like really long? What's single GUI? I have no idea what that does. Yeah. Is it color coded on how well they're doing? No. No, it's not color coded. Click the line. Yeah, I know if I click the line, you can get the information. But how can I look at my lines and go, oh, this line's a problem. I need to look at it because I can see that it's not doing very well. Or I can see what my best lines are and maybe expand them. I don't think there's a way of doing that without going through each of the lines. Hang on a minute. Is one of the line only got one bus on it? Looks like only one. Yeah. Check sort by. Sort by profit. So it sorts by profit, but doesn't tell you what that profit is. Oh dear. I see. It says, yes, it is. Red is losing cash. I'm not quite sure about that because this one says I've got income. And this one says I've got income, where it's not in the minuses. Black is profitable. Is it? What is this one not profitable then? Income is not Oh, right, yeah, of course. So yeah, I can see the income. Well, it's got a waypoint for some ridiculous reason. I'll get rid of that waypoint. Fair enough. I can see. Why is income changed to 0? Is that income like last month or something? Oh, they gone black. Why does it appear to be like selecting 7 things at once? Go to the charts, check the operating profit. I want to know the operating profit of my lines, not of everything. Hang on, right. There's a charts button somewhere. No, 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 no. Is it in here? No. Is it in the map? Can't remember where the charts were. It's not the landscaping tools for sure. Quarter by quarter. Oh, charts in the vehicle. Oh, the vehicles are all off now. Look. Doing journeys. My green one's not going anywhere. Press F. Finances. Oh, the financial charts. They are. So vehicle earnings is not great by the looks of it, I think. Oh, the chart's backwards. So it appears that this chart goes from right to left, unlike every other chart I think I've seen ever. This one, like 1930, yeah, it's going back in time. Like now is on the left rather than now is on the right. Oh, God, please don't drink things you shouldn't. Steerpike, I don't want to, we don't want that. Backwards chart. Okay, quirk point. Okay, so we've got an account balance. So vehicle earnings. Let's get that on the chart, right? And then operation costs. So that operational costs has gone. Yeah, so costs being a negative number for me makes it sound like that's like negative cost, which is profit. Then you got maintenance. There we go. Oh God, which one's on and off now? Okay, operating profit is oh no, minus 3,000. Yeah, all of the charts are like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we can switch to months. Here we go. Look. So it looks like we actually had a month where we nearly broke even. That's pretty good. Too many buses. I've only got one. Oh, no, wait. This one's got 2, I think. That one's got 1 vehicle. That one's got 2. That one's got 1. Oh, the blue highlight is that it's open. Okay, can I get rid of a bus? That's going to be an interesting challenge. How do I get rid of a bus? So, click the vehicle. I get the vehicle information screen. Retire? Ah. The vehicle will be sold as soon as it is completely empty. There we go. You can reverse the charts in the GUI under display settings, but there's another quirky. Not an all flip, yeah. Right, well, we'll have 3 lines and 3 buses, and we'll see how that goes. And we try not to rotate the wheel too much. Right then. What's this? Oh my goodness. I'm not sure I wanted to click that. What happened there? Did I just release the nether dimension or something? What? What does the tooltip say? Sliced map view. I'm not quite sure how or where it's slicing it. Is it the height? I think it's the height. Oh, is it camera sensitive? Oh, it's an underground view. I'm not going to press that again. You can change the height with the keys. Oh. Apparently not. Apparently if I press those keys, it brings up the keyboard bind. Oh no, I have to hold shift. So we can see that there's a hill there. I don't know if that hill's going up or down. Underground. So it is the nether. Yes. Or maybe it's those ones. No, if I do those ones, it brings up the key bindings. Yeah. Does the underground imply subways? It's probably tunnels, to be honest. Your maglev, light rail, shipping, airports. Yep. I'm quite interested that we managed to get these two things put next to each other. That's quite good. Probably could have done with doing it over here. I don't know if we can actually add another one on the other side. That's the wrong tools. I want these tools. Rude. If I add more road here and put that on the back. Same station, right? Yep, same station. Ian Smith's entered the giveaway. Yeah, don't forget the giveaways. We could probably add a bit more road in here and do it again. Where do these guys... Oh, no, I've rotated the world so all the maps have gone round. At least the maps rotate with it, I guess. We're over there. Okay, I think we're back to the way round we started with. James, welcome back. How is everyone? Scratching our heads. I think. I'm not even sure if it was a good idea making a route to this tourist attraction. Apparently the passenger level is 45. Whatever that means. Yeah. So pack sets are a variation of the game, not just graphic sound. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure. Maybe yeah. It generates that much each month. I wouldn't know if it generates that much each month because my bus is just sat there doing nothing. Maybe this bus shouldn't be doing any sort of full loading. Go. Seems like it's still fun loading. Yeah, Jay says, I installed Simutrans. I still prefer OpenTTD. I mean, they are very different. And, you know, all games have their own kind of little ways of doing things. But, like I said earlier, oh, there's a little line here above the station, which I'm not sure what that's about. Something that I said earlier on the stream is that I'm not just comparing this game to OpenTTD, right? I'm comparing it to many games, not just OpenTTD. I've just realised I'm not watching my hotspot temperatures. That's weird. For some reason, I seem to be capped at 25 frames per second. I wonder if that's an option in the displays. Screen scale. Oh, we can get the scale smaller and get that toolbar back on the screen. So it's somewhere between 150 and 75. Ah, okay. Let's try 160. There we go. We can fit it on the screen now. Pink is passengers. Yeah, frames per second seems to be locked. Oh, you can change the icon size. Okay, fair enough. I think that'll do. I'm not sure what's going on here because I did tell this bus not to wait around here forever. Where's my list? Yeah. You know what we could do? We could force it to go to the next stop, I think. No, that I think just puts our camera there. Yeah, that just puts our camera there. See, that's the line information. Maybe I need, like, the vehicle itself. Here we go. See, the minimum load here is still 25. Oh, did I only do one of them? I only did one of them. Oh, there we go. 0. Oh, okay. So the game screen's frozen for you guys. That's interesting. FPS is linked into the game speed. All right, fair enough. Yeah, we do have a problem. Let me try and re-get it. Oh, that didn't work. Yeah, that's interesting. It's just not picking up Simutrans at all. We've completely lost Simutrans for some reason. What did I click into display settings to make it do that? Just got home from work. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm not sure if I clicked something or not. Save game. This is the deeper dive. Save. All right, let's restart the game. Yeah. We'll try again. See what happens.
Things don't go wrong. They just get interesting.
There we go. They just get interesting, don't they, from the man? We're in. And the game's updating. OBS is now working again. Yay. Right, so I'm not sure. Oh, your green bus is leaving. Now, there's actually 2. It looks like only 1 bus can go in at once, and that bus just left. Oh, here we go, look. 195 passengers waiting. I feel like I should have more buses. At least it holds up to the live stream title. Yes. Maybe I should have more. So, Langstep. So there's nobody waiting to go to Padlock Wood Folly. What about over here? What have we got? Loads of people wanting to go to Brixham. So I need more vehicles between Brixham and Fleetwood. And that's the one vehicle that I just deleted. Okay. I think I need more vehicles. Hang on. Let's get more vehicles onto line 2. You know what? Let's get a double-decker. A nice diesel double-decker. You, get yourself onto line 2. Off you go. Is this OpenTTD too? I'm not sure, but at the moment I would say it's OpenTTD -12. From an OpenTTD perspective, yes. Try extended with a multiplayer game in a massive map one day. Yeah, I still don't know why there's an extended version and a non-extended version. I was aware of the extended version, But I thought to myself, if I'm going to play it, I need to play one and then the other. I can't just. I just don't think it could jump. It could jump up. It's not OpenTTD. No, it's not OpenTTD. It's completely different. It is completely different. Yes, it's got tiny trees. Yeah. No, if you want to play OpenTTD 2, you're probably looking at Machine Key. Is the extended version like JGR? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. I almost feel like Simutrans was like abandoned, and then like the extended version came along, where JGR is just like something that sits on the side and runs in tandem. Bus going around the corner is weird. Yes, I think that. Oh, here we go. Here's something that's weird. It looks like, despite me trying to expand the station with multiple depots, multiple station things, they're only using one. No, game's not stuck. The vehicles have just stopped. And there's massive differences between the two. I don't think the buses are frozen. I think this one's just loading. Although, having said that, where is my bus? It says 5 of 36 passengers loaded, and it's because there's nobody to go there. Or is this a line 1 bus? Yeah. All right. Let's update that. The stops do not auto-sort. You have to target each tile for a different route. Oh, okay. So this route... This... All right, hang on a minute. Where's my routes? Where's my lines? So line 1, I want to change it. I want to go to my schedule. And where I am here, I want to add going there instead of this one. There we are. So you have to choose the platform. Remove the 4 loads. Well, yeah, that's an interesting advice. Some of these do seem to have full loads, some of them don't. Right, line, schedule. No, there's no full load on that one. There's a full load there, so we'll get rid of that. There's a full load there, so we'll get rid of that. And there's no full load there. So I think I got rid of the full loads. There's loads of people walking around though. There's an auto sort, but you have to bring them in on the same road and then add a platform and choose sign signal. Okay. It's my vehicle list. Okay, so we're back up to 4 vehicles again now. Wonder if we're going to make any money. Where's my money button? If I click the money, I do not go to the money screen. What's that? That's the finances option. Right, there we go. Right, where's our operation profit? Yeah, that's still terrible. Although it went up a tiny bit. You guess how it's like a bus won't stop at A2 when it's scheduled for A1, and a train usually won't stop on platform 2 when it's meant to stop at platform 1. To be honest, there are some train stations where the train goes to the platform or departs from the platform that's available, right? Help, rescue the company. Company name change? Yeah, changing the company name is definitely what's needed. It does seem a bit strange to me that, like, you can't have... Maybe I just need, like, a bigger bay. Because what vehicle bays have we got here? So you got the... God. You got the basic bus stop, then you got the bus stop with shelter, then you got another bus stop with shelter, the bus terminal and the bus terminal. They've got two different bus terminals. One holds... They appear to be the same. There's another bus stop with shelter, but that looks like it's for mail. And truck stops. I don't know why we've got two different bus terminals here. It costs the same amount per month. The same amount to purchase. Maybe they just look different? Human player. Now active as human player. What do you mean? What do you mean now active as human player? Apparently, I am now active. Oh dear. Keyboard keys popped up then for some reason. There we are. Well, at least we're active now. That's the only message I've got this entire time. Apparently, it's I'm active. You're choosing what player to play as. Clicking on human player will say now active as human player. Yeah, it shouldn't say that now. It should say... Here we are. Now active as Master Hellish. There we go. I was active before. That did nothing. I know. That's interesting. If you are active as player, and then you click and it says you are now active as player, it makes you think, well, what was I before? Anyway, are we making any money yet? I don't think so. Finances says no. Yeah, not great. This is not looking good. Maybe we need more buses? There's not many people waiting there. Why are we still waiting for full load on some of these vehicles? Is that line 1? No, nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, so we haven't got to wait for minimum load on any of these. Can you set it on the line and then if you set it on the vehicle, it ignores it or something? We don't want to look at that one. Oh, so for some reason these schedules aren't working correctly. There's no notification about it, but apparently invalid schedule. This is officially driven me to drink. Sister by sister. Okay, hang on a minute. So if we get this vehicle, hang on a minute. Why have I got... Oh, God, I don't know. We're going to get you to go to line 1. You're already a line 1. You're line 1. How many we got? Oh, no, you're line 2. Hang on a second. That one's line 2. That one's line 1. That one's line 1. That one's line 3. What? What about this one? 2, 2, 1, 1. Right. I've got one more bus than I thought I had. I'm guessing focusing on passenger service is difficult in this game. It certainly seems like it. I'd like to build a railway between a couple of things, but I need to make sure that my buses aren't just falling apart to begin with. Definitely try Extended. Can't promise no quirks, but the ultra deep realism might make it worth the quirks. Yes, my plan was always to try the extended version once I'd tried the standard version enough, right? So there's a few games on my Pixels and Platform series where I'm going to be trying a couple of variations upon it. Now, something that's kind of similar but not is Locomotion. I've looked at Locomotion. We haven't done a deeper dive on Locomotion, but nobody seems to really want that. But what I want to do now is move on to looking at Open Loco and see how much better Open Loco is than Locomotion. Maybe set up a freight money maker? Yeah, maybe. What we got down here? What's that? That's a tourist attraction. That's a farm. What does it say? Does it say consumer is the market, which is a market in here somewhere? There's a market. Right, so the farm wants to go to the market. There's the farm. There's the market. Should we do a little railway? Maglev. No. Railroad. Yes, railroad. Oh, interesting. Open Loco is to locomotion what OpenTTD is to TTD. Yes. And what OpenRCT2 is to Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. There's a few of those. Yeah. You like... What? You like locomotion? James. I mean, I don't dislike it, but given the potential other options, interesting. So yes, so you got Transport Tycoon Deluxe, OpenTTD, Theme Hospital, course it's TH, Locomotion, Open Loco, Cannon Fodder, Open Fodder, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Open RCT2, and then Command and Conquer Red Alert, Open RA, Sim Tower, Open Tower, Morrowind, Open MW. Yes. And the market, you remember they're doing that for the graphics for that, yes. There are a few of these kind of what I call retro revivals, and I'm toying with the idea of doing more videos on kind of like how to play the modern game. New viewer plus subscriber. Fantastic. Yusimbad. Hopefully I got that right. Probably didn't. Thank you very much for being a viewer plus subscriber. Yes. Did anyone open source the theme park assets? That game was... No, we do need theme park. Theme hospital. Of course, it's TH still requires the original assets. OpenTTD doesn't. Open Loco does require the original. Open Fodder requires the original. There's something for the settlers. Return to the Roots, I'm not sure is the same one or not. Anyway. If you're looking for a modern version, Transport Fever or Machine Key is the way forward, right? Anyway, let's get a railway in, no matter how terrible it's going to be. Railway tools. Let's start by laying some track. Let's do... I don't want to go too far up the list. Let's go with a standard wrought iron track, because... why not? We're going to put the grid on, because I don't understand the landscaping. I'm going to do a nice straight bit there. I'm going to find the farm. It's quite a long distance, I think. Right. Now, I don't know how or if I'm going to be able to get over this river. There we go. We're spending a lot of money now. No, we get up to the river's edge and it goes, nope. So, I think we have to manually do a bridge. Iron girder elevated. Well, that doesn't work well. Okay, hang on a second. Can I stop the construction? I don't want iron girder elevated. I want iron girder non-elevated. No, that doesn't work either. Nope. Look for one without an E. Yes, there's a whole load without an E here. This one looks like it could be cool, but it doesn't want to do it. Do I have to start? Bridge must start on a slope. Right, so when I... Oh, no. Oh, what? That built track. Do I have to... What the... What the... Oh, oh my goodness. Right. I understand now. I think. Let's remove that. So, I can't. Well, I think I was using this one. So we do our track up to the edge. Then we do our bridge from. No, didn't like that. No, it still doesn't like it. Oh. Good evening, Bassma Smith. I'm not sure about this bridge, but I'm going to give it another quirky point. I thought I'd figured it out, but apparently I hadn't. Okay, let's get rid of that bit off the end then. Where's it gone? There we go. Right, get rid of that. Right, let's try it now. Ah, look, there we go. Why is it going up? I don't want it to go up. Is there a minimum length? Or is there a minimum height? Yeah. I'm not doing too bad, thank you very much. Okay, so we managed to get a bridge over there. I'm not quite sure where we're going with this line. Oh, East Greenstead. Have we got a mini river? Can I just build through the river? No. Oh, did it build round it? Oh, it did build round the entire river. The sheer amount of items in the drop down is overwhelming. Yeah, in my opinion, right, when you click on... Oh, God. Let's get rid of that. When you click on the railways, like track should be an option. Bridges should be an option. Signals should be an option. Then you click that and you get the next one down, right? Okay. So it builds a bridge only when there's a valid thing. Okay. I've managed to connect that up. Can I connect these two pieces of track up? There we go. Shortcut needed. See, when you've got this many options in a panel, I know I'm running out. Oh, we're in negative money. It's fine. We need a station now. So what I want now is to click the station button and see the station options. What's that? Brick platform, concrete platform. Well, I don't understand the different platforms. Can I not put that there? Oh, I can put that there. Yep, there we go. We've got a bit of a platform on that side. The reason you're seeing the overwhelming number is that you have timeline off. You're seeing all things from all eras. I suppose that's a bit of a thing. I see. I mean, I don't remember ever selecting that option. I want a depot. Was this a depot? Train depot, yes. I bet I have to have track, don't I? Well, that seems to have made track. That seems to have made a train depot. Oh no. How do I create a train? Right, we want one that's going to be quite cheap, that doesn't cost much to run. But a lot of these, what's that? I think it's part of a locomotive. Let's get that one. It looks all right. And then we need something that's going to pick up whatever we're carrying. Is it workers? Oh, is it workers that wants to go to the no? Oh no, the workers live in a completely different town. Oh, there we go. Vegetables. So we need something that can carry vegetables, I think. Can we filter these? Oh, there we are. Cars. Show obsolete. No. Sort by. Sort by vegetables. No, that's not it. Search veg. No, apparently that gives me a locomotive. Yeah, I've got negative money. It's great. I think I'm going to have to make the window bigger. There we go. Let's get some small cars there. Oh, that's a livestock wagon. And we're not doing livestock. We're doing vegetables. Oh, they're all like goods. Box van. But wagon. Can we do these get refitted? Food. Oh, so there's a food wagon. Is that for vegetables then? Open wagon. No, right. We're going to go with a food wagon or a few wagons and see what happens. Right, let's create a new line. We'll go from here. I have no idea if that is whether you have to select a certain part of the platform or not. To there. Go. What? You must give this convoy a schedule or a sign. I did give it a schedule. I gave it line 4. Line 4? No. Is that line 4 now? Start. It's not happy with that. Individual schedule. No, I want to go to a line 4, please. Go. Vehicles. I want my vehicle list. Right, I just want to look at the trains. Right. Promote to line. Why won't it go to line 4? It won't go to line 4. What happens if you go into debt? I have no idea. I think you're just in debt. Right, train lines. Okay, so we've got line 4 and line 5. Line 4 has a schedule, and line 5 does not have a schedule. So ideally, I'm going to delete line 5. I accidentally deleted line 4. Oh my goodness. Right, delete all the lines. New line. We're going to add a stop. I want you to go to this platform. And then you'll load up. And then you'll turn around. Then you go all the way down this track. And go here. Boop. Line 6 now we're on. Vehicle list. Okay. So we got line 6. Then we go to... I don't know what that is. Was that messages? Oh, we found the messages button. You go bankrupt after 3 months? Oh, dear. Can I not get, like, a loan? Yeah. Null is subscribed to the channel. Brilliant. Well done, us. We did it. Schedule. Promote to line. No, I don't want to promote this to a line. I want it to go to line 6. And start. I did it. Finally, we did it. For some reason, doing it in the depot rather than in like the line or train windows seemed to work better. We have a little train. Finally have a little train. Yeah, we do need it to look. Can I pause? Pause. No, that's the farm. I want the train. The train? Schedule. Right. Minimum load. Yeah, let's do a little bit of loading there. There we go. Hi. Hello, I can't find a proper username. Train is dining. Yes. I definitely made the station too long, didn't I? It's loading. It's got nothing. It might well be that this farm needs workers before it will produce anything. Or it might be that when you've got passengers, it boosts the production. Either way, our train is loading has got nothing. Right, where's my trains list? Trains list, here we go. Let's close all these. Right, let's have a look. Vehicle details. Crates of cooled goods. I don't think I've got the right thing on. Yeah. Wrong wagons. I'm pretty sure that farmyard is linked to that market. Yeah. Yes, it's linked to the correct market. Let's go to the depot. I think we might have the wrong wagons. Come on. Oh, it's got a little go to depot symbol. I click the farm. Look, production, vegetables. All right, we're back in the depot. So let's get rid of the wagony things. We'll go to cars. Oh, here we go. Filter by vegetables. Let's put them on there. Start it. We'll see what happens. I don't know if the train's much bigger now. Oh, it's a little bit bigger. Don't know why we got this turned on. Right. Are we going to load anything now? So let's look at the station. Goods and passengers waiting. Yep, that's empty. Yep, wrong wagons. And what, they were the wrong wagons, or they're now the wrong wagons? Because it's still doing nothing. It's seasonal? Okay. Right. I'm going to take a quick break, okay? Stretch my legs. And I'm not sure how long we're going to stream tonight, but when I come back, we'll do a bit more. I'm definitely going to pause the game though, because I don't want to go bankrupt while I'm not at the computer. So thanks for coming along and watching so far. I'll leave you with a few clips for 2 minutes, and we'll be back very soon. And we've got a load more people, a load more recruits coming in. And RJ's joined the squad. Oh, I didn't save it. I mean, mostly I want to save it in case the game crashes, but... Or if I accidentally click the X button, because it doesn't auto-save. Right, with 4 soldiers, we must destroy the enemy and buildings. Right, the game's paused. It's crashed. Oh, fiddlesticks. How did I do that? I jinxed it.
I'm concentrating on the front because I don't know how much is in the can. It works! It's not actually that bad, is it? Should I do this on a regular occasion? I feel like I need to go under here. Oh, I think it's starting to run out. I'm going to do some at the back quickly. And pink tomorrow. You know what? That seems like it's done all right, actually.
Feel the disadvantage of it, right?
You have to lie on the ground you have trodden.
What?
Exactly.
I can see where you was trying to go with that, Brandon, but the execution didn't really happen. But I'll let you off because I know you're tired.
You've made a bed, and now you have to cross that bridge when you burn it.
It's all about pushing forward for Hellish Town. And then we're going to do a diagonal path through the landscape. Oh, actually, this looks like...
Hey everybody, welcome back, welcome. Ah, right. Jack Max says this clip is amazing. Yeah, we've got a few new clips. We're going to try and add some more new clips. We have got a channel on the Discord where you can post, links to both videos and live streams. And where's my Discord button? Oh, somebody's run off with it. Oh no, there it is. And you have to just use the tick box on YouTube that says start playback from. I think the Discord, the instructions are in there, but I use that to have a look to see if there's any clips to add. And we've added some new ones recently. Does anybody know if Lugnux K is still around? The last I heard, they weren't around, but that was unconfirmed. So it says 50 out of 50 vegetables, though. Right, well, let's go back to the game and have a look. Right, so let's unpause the game. What we got here? So yeah, vegetables 50 out of 50 crates. Apparently. 88 per month, currently 5.2 per minute. Hang on a minute. Do I need a different platform? Is that what I've done wrong? Brick platform. Goods siding. You must have a higher level. Goods siding with crane, but bulk goods loading tower. Wooden platform over roof. Oh no, what have I done? No, you don't need a different platform. Well, I've got a weird roof. There we go. Got a weird roof now. Yes. Hang on a minute. We've got one person saying you don't need a freight platform. One person you're saying you do. So add a warehouse. Hang on a minute. I think there's a lot of people guessing stuff here. Add a warehouse. Build a train depot. Goods warehouse. Fluid storage, car yard. Bulk goods bunker. Livestock pen. Your station needs freight storage capacity. Passenger platforms do not give you that. Right. I wonder what... Is it a bulk goods? I just added bulk goods. It's not a livestock pen, right? Goods shed. Maybe it's that. Do we have to add a goods shed on there? Let's put an extra bit of track on. Can I put a good shed on the end? There we are. We've got a good shed on the end. What sort of ridiculous platform is this? Okay. Time is flying by. Train's doing nothing still. Goods will generally be fine. Well, we definitely got some goods. Is it all the same farmyard? Yes, it is. Bear with me a second, folks. Oh. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's pointless. No, and no. There we go. Watch for the field changes. I'm wondering whether my train needs to be longer. So it says that it does a maximum of 88 a month. Production is 50 out of 50 crates. Well, what can my train carry? That's the farmyard. I don't want the farmyard. I want my train. Where's my train? Nope, that's my city list. Here we go. So, I can carry 48 pieces. So my guess seems like I might be somewhere maybe close. In addition to that, how's our finances looking? It got worse. Oh, this is going to be no good. Oh, we're on loans. Wow, we're in the negatives by like loads. If you want it to look better, you can replace the platform with a good siding. I mean, it's certainly looking interesting. 2 trips in a year until production. Insolvency insurance time. Yes. September and October for harvest. Well, that's no good for me then. What am I doing with a farm in July then? Right. Go to players. Free play mode. That turns off the bankruptcy. Yeah, let's do that. At least we can continue to have a good look at the game. We'll have to come back to this train in a minute. Right, how are my buses not doing? Oh, actually, that's a point. My green bus. I want my green bus to go in a slightly different place. So line 3, I want it to go here, not there. There we go. I did it. I don't know why I'm running a bus service. None of them seems to be actually making money. Line... Oh, here we are. We haven't got a line there. There's nothing on that line, I think. Right, so line 1, not making money. The income's negative? How can income be negative? Surely income is 0 or positive. That makes no sense. Hang on a minute. Am I on the... just need to check something. Yeah, there it is. I just realized that I was on the Simutrans Discord earlier, and I was trying to look at who's been active and what's been talked about. But I didn't get time to have a proper look before the stream, so I'll have to have another look later. Or it really means profit? No, negative ticket prices. I'm paying people. It counts for vehicles maintenance. No, it can't do because it says income. Doesn't say profit. Income. Is that income into the company from the revenue of the vehicle? This is why I don't like inconsistent. Oh, hang on. Line 3 seems to be almost making... No, line 3 is not making any money either. Which line is making the least amount of money? Yes. Can we go like first person on this bus and see what's going on? White and grey are lines without vehicles. All my lines have vehicles. He says. Why have... Oh, one of my vehicles fell off the list. This should be on line 3. There we go. Line 3 should have a slightly different schedule from what it does. So when you change the schedule from the vehicle screen, it puts it on an individual schedule and doesn't change it. When you change it from the lines screen, it doesn't. There we go. So there we go now. We've got a total of 4 lines, and they're all red. Excuse me. Oh!
New viewer plus subscriber.
Fantastic. Okay, we have a brand new viewer plus subscriber. Jopper, thank you very much for becoming part of the viewer plus team. Not only can you ask for the special role on the Discord and you'll be granted by one of the moderators, but you will have access to tomorrow's special behind the scenes video. Yeah. If you're a viewer plus subscriber, you can see the entire back catalogue on the website. I believe there are now 63 videos. So there we go. Join the Minecraft server too, says Steerpipe Sister. I mean, it's an option. It is an option. Right, I think I figured out those routes a little bit better than what they were. They seem to be making money when I was telling them to full load. But there should be... No, I want the vehicle. Vehicle, there we go. How many people are on the vehicle? No passengers loaded. How many people waiting? 4 people waiting. I did get some income then. I think. No, I'm not sure I've got income then. Yeah, our Minecraft server is something that I wish I could play on a lot more than I do. Yeah, definitely. Time to learn about how much you get a unit of cargo. Yeah. Let's check on the train. Has it done anything yet? No. What's this? That's track. I don't want the track. I want the station information. Do I have to click on the station sign? No, that's the farm. No, you're welcome, Juper. Okay. Come on, train. Come on, train. I should have done coal. Is there any coal mines? Where is the coal? Lists. List of tourist destinations. Goods list. Goods list. There's the goods list. Revenue per unit per tiles. $14 for passengers. Hellish, any thoughts about a Simutrans Let's Play series? At the moment, it's not one that I would consider to be one that would be up for a series. But I've still got a lot more to learn about the game. And also, there's the extended version. There is going to be a vote for a new series. Okay, so we have a new slot coming up. The slot is coming up in a few weeks' time. And on Sunday, I'm putting a poll on my YouTube channel. Now, it's got a few of the top picks of games for you to vote on, but I'm also asking you to comment in the comments with the games. And I'm going to look at the poll and decide what we're going to be doing in that new slot that's coming up. So we'll have a live stream in addition to the existing ones, and we'll find out what we're going to do. You'll have to wait for the poll to come up though. Now, if you're on the Discord or social media, you should get a notification in the morning with a link to the poll on Sunday. Yeah. Do you prefer YouTube polls or straw polls for those sorts of decisions? So straw polls are really good if I want the people on Discord's opinion, right? If I want people on YouTube's opinion, not many of them I've seen will click a link and go vote somewhere else. But if there's a vote right in front of them, they'll just vote, right? So if I want a lot of people from all over the community to vote, I tend to do a YouTube poll and then tell like all my different communities, you know, Facebook, Discord, to go and vote on that poll and let them know that it's there. There are a lot of limitations with YouTube polls. A lot of limitations with YouTube polls. But if I just want to poll a specific group of people, like for community gaming nights, or I particularly want to know what the viewer plus subscribers think about something, I will use a straw poll or one of the poll websites for that. So I use both, depending on the situation. Yes. Right, back to the game. Let's have a look. What time is it? What time is it? Okay. See, one of the things that I'm really enjoying about Simutrans now is trying to figure it out. I am at heart a problem solver, right? I love solving problems. I love working things out, right? Figuring out a way to do something, solve a problem. Right. Hang on a minute. Like, creating this, right, for me, was a fun and interesting activity to do because I had a problem and I had to figure out a way to solve it. And that solution had to have a number of important things about it to be able to solve that problem. I mean, it's a bit flimsy, but it does the job. And I made it out of spare parts. So that's even better, isn't it? I do feel like we need to rotate, though, because we're not looking at this in the same way I was when we first started. Oh, that's better. Also, folks, don't forget, you've got a brand new video coming out tomorrow. So look out for that as well. You might need to remind people what that was. No, I'm waiting for somebody to ask. That's how it works around here. Right. What's going on here? There's no people. This route it does appear to be completely pointless. Passengers, 0. What's the coverage of this? There's a button for that, isn't there? V. So look, the tourist attraction is within the coverage. That's for sure. Yeah. I have no idea when. What, you think north is hanging off somewhere? I definitely made a massive map, didn't I? Oh, apparently I saved a screenshot somehow. Oh, Great Yarmouth's there. That's good. Sandhurst? I think I went through there once. Yeah, I think I've been on holiday to a place near Great Yarmouth in the past. Crawley? I feel like I've gone on a train through Crawley. Maybe. What we got? Barton upon Humber. Been past there. Caister. Oh, that was one of my favourite places to go as a child. Because let me see if it's on Google Maps. There we are. Oh, you meant the Turball one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Does anybody... Crawley is where Gatwick Airport is, really? Oh. There we go. Right, I'm just going to check something. Right, so Caister is a relatively small place on the edge of the Lincolnshire Wolds. It's kind of between Grimsby and Gainsborough. And I want to go into Street View on their market town. There we go. No, I'm down a side alley. that the market? There's a spa shop. Where's the town square? I've lost the town square. That's definitely not the town square. Drive up the hill. Oh, here we go. I'm in the town square. Obviously, you guys can't see this. You're seeing the in-game Caister. So if I go up to the top here, what's this building? Oh, okay. So as of whenever this Google Map thing was, oh no, October 2009. That's no good. There's a shop in Caister which I used to go to called Caister Loco, and I don't know if it's still there. According to Google, it's still there. Maybe I'll have to have a look at that sometime. Do they have a website? No, it's one of those places that has like a phone number and that's it by the looks of it. Yeah. Oh, now I have to. Now we're going to. I want to go to Caister and just have a look at that shop. Anyway, childhood memories flooding back. Eh. It is a model railway shop. Yeah. How's my train doing? Train hasn't done anything yet. It is August. Yes. You approve of model shops. Yes. There used to be a really good model shop in the nearby city where I lived, and it's now converted into I believe, a gaming bar. So there was a downstairs. Upstairs was model trains. Downstairs was RC cars back in the day, I believe. And they've changed downstairs to be like games consoles, and then the upstairs is a bar. A horrible decision, yes. Yeah, okay, let's try and speed things up. So time is now nearly 2. Time is now twice as fast. I want to see my train. Where are we at now? August still. That's no good. Right. If I just hold the button down, how fast does it go? 8 times speed, 9 times speed, 10 times speed. Gaming bar, like the one we went to, that was it. That was the bar. We're at 15 times speed. You used to have a 8 before model railway in the garage. I used to have an 8 before in the dining room. Right, it's now September. And I have no idea what's actually happening here. Looks like things are generally okay. It still says that there's 88 a month maximum something. We're going to fly through September at this rate. I thought something was supposed to happen in September. Oh, I can go faster on the top fast forward. Oh, yeah. Fast forward is approximately 45. 45 times speed on fast forward. That's crazy. Yeah, I wish I had more documentation about my model railways over the years, but I just don't. Oh, hang on a minute. What's this? Apparently, one of my vehicles did a new world record. That's all I know. Very strange. 108 kilometers an hour. Oh, the fields changed, I think. Did the fields change? Is it just me or did the fields change? It's now October. Definitely a speed demon. Okay, this train's done nothing. Train's definitely done nothing. Oh dear. Don't like trains doing nothing. Fields change with the seasons. Yeah, but it appears that the out part of the farm doesn't. What's that? It's a tourist attraction. Has anybody ever gone on my green bus to this tourist attraction? Where's the green bus? There it is. Let's see. Oh no, it's gone. Bus. Yeah, there's nobody on board still. There we go. Bagel Rage Quit. Welcome. Charts. Here we go, charts. So, let's see. Trips. Oh, it did earn something at some point. Did we, like, get 2 passengers? I'm not quite sure. You'd get more passengers if the bus went to the next town via it. Huh. That's weird. That seems strange to me, but you know what? Let's give it a go. Let's get a little bit more to drink. And keep hydrated. Okay. I'm not going to upgrade the road. I want to get in the line list. Line 3. Okay. Schedule. So, can we move that up? Yes. So afterwards, I don't know if this is going to work or not. Oh, it did. Should we go to the stop on the way back as well? There we go. So now I've told that vehicle to do that. It's going between the 2 different towns and stopping on the way. Let's do a bit fast forwarding. Go there. Oh, it didn't go there this time. Oh, it is doing it now. Maybe we should upgrade the road, though, because that is really slow. It's very slow. I mean, we don't really care about money too much at the moment. So, what's the situation now? There's still no passengers on board. Still hasn't earned anything. Profit. That's a good one to look at. Not great. Towns seem to be quite small. Yes. I want to try and build some roads. Oh, that went a bit kinky. I wasn't expecting to see kinky roads. Do I have to hold control? Okay, it looks like holding control helped. So if you've got control, there's less kinking. There we go. Takes time to build ridership. I mean, I think some of these lines should. Speaking of which, how's the train? What have I done wrong with this train? Why is this train doing absolutely nothing? Right, what's this? This is the production / boost. So, oh, production. I mean, I don't know what these are across the bottom or which direction this graph is, but it looks like production's at 88. So the stop is definitely connected, and it's going to the right farm shop market yard, right? And if we click the markers, the East Grinstead Market Yard station's still there. Interesting. I built a massive railway line. I haven't used it once. Have we got people waiting here? 1 passenger. Why is it that not long ago we had like 160 passengers waiting, and now we've got 0? Did it rain and nobody then decided to go anywhere? It's crazy. Looking at the finances, operating profit, we're now at minus 72,000. Is that's for that year. Oh, okay. Interesting thing here. The operating profit went up a little bit. Yeah. It's 1 in the morning. Maybe they're all in bed. Maybe. We can have a look here. We got 4 passengers waiting to go. A total of 5 passengers. I had a backlog from the... Yeah, it's true. I had a lot of vehicles all stuck at the depot and they wouldn't go anywhere. It is still just 2 o'clock in the morning though also. Yeah, having like real life time is strange to me in games like this. There's our bus coming back. Let's see. Vehicle earnings. It earned a little bit of money. It earned $24. So there must have been one person waiting. Time has no effect on demand. Well, so demand seems to have no effect on anything. Train, go. It'd be interesting to see if we can even get a single train to do anything. Maybe I should start like a coal service. Also, the game sound... I've lost my headphones. My headphones have gone to sleep because there's been no sound from the game. You know the Steam version is playing different than this. This is the Steam version. I think. I launched it from Steam. Let me see if it is Steam or whether I've put that in there. Manage... browse local files. Yeah, this is the Steam version that we're looking at now. Start the coal. Let's find some coal. In lists. What's this? Factory list. Or is it? What's this? Yeah, factory list. Colliery. There's one. The coal-fired power station is here. That's not a massive distance to go, I think. Right. I'm going to throw myself at the game. And I'm going to do that thing where I expect something completely different to happen from doing exactly the same thing that I did before. Will a good siding do the job? I think it will. Oh, now I've got 2 railway stations. I don't want 2. Oh, I managed to change it so there's just 1. Right, good. Don't know how long that needs to be. Oh, we're on some sort of bridge. I want the actual track. Huh. Nope, didn't want to do that. Nope, don't want to do that. I'm not sure what's going on here, but it doesn't like it. Right, remove mode. Let's get the grid up. Why won't it go up there? Just doesn't want to go down that slope. Okay, landscaping. Dig. Dig. Track. There we go. I did it. All right, where are we going? We're going all the way to this power station. Oh, didn't connect it. There we go. Now we're connected. Won't go up corners. Yeah, I've figured that. Oh, those bits aren't connected. Let's do this and add a depot. Boop. Right. Depot. Locomotives. I want like a diesely sort of shuntery thing. Maybe. There's a lot of steam trains. Oh, wow. I want that. Right. So what we're shifting coal, filter, coal. Yeah, coal cars. Oh, that's passenger trains. Coal. There we go. Coal truck thing. There we are. Let's have 3 of them. Right. Now we need to give it a schedule. We'll create a new line. We'll go to this stop. Go down the line. Go to that stop. You see how much easier it is now? I've done it like 3 times. Watch the cost per kilometer. I don't care about cost right now. I just want it to work. Right? If we've gone and done this live stream and we've been streaming for like 2.5, 3 hours and we haven't managed to get a train to reach a destination, that's not good. Okay, the line's done. Start the train. Unpause the game. Train. Oh, there it is, leaving the depot. There we go. Oh, I didn't tell it to full load. It did load, though. Oh, we're going to be able to get our first vehicle going somewhere. Here we are. It's a British Rail Class 60. Raise the minimum load. I think so. I want to take a big load. I don't want it to go. Oh, there's no minimum load yet. Okay, well, let's put that up to 100%. Then we're taking a full load every time. It's interesting how the trucks seem to be bouncing against the vehicle almost, as if they are actually being pulled along. Yeah. Here we go. True, but at least it ain't hidden line break. There we go. Arrows move in steps for the load. Oh, okay. Well, I'm wondering if we're going to make any money here. 1,500. I thought the train was going to come off the end of the line because it went over the buffer stops. I thought it was just going to keep going and just end up in a pile on the floor down here. I mean, it probably cost an absolute fortune to run this vehicle, and we're only getting income in one direction. But I don't know how full it was. I didn't check. I think it was like 50, 60% loaded. Well, at least we managed to get a train to go to a destination, eh? I mean, we're still waiting for it to come back, but it's getting there. It was 66. There we go. So if it's fully loaded, it might make 2,200 maybe. You need more coal wagons. Yeah, I don't know how much coal's waiting. 200 tons. Right, hang on a second. How much can we carry? 225. So we'd need the station upgrading, right? Or is that 200 tons there and 200 tons there and 200... No. Yeah, we need a cheaper engine, wouldn't we? Yeah, I think we do need to upgrade. We need something else. What's this? Bulk loading tower. Bulk loading tower. Siding with crane. There we go. Put a couple of them on. Right, now how much can we have here now? Hey, look, the maximum amount of goods is going up. Add more wagon. Yes. Storage capacity is now 320. Well, I want it to be more than that. I want it to be massive. Can I put a shed on the end? What does a shed give? 96. There we go. Now that should help. Capacity is now 576. Yes. We do have the Simutrans experts. So now I need to make this train carry more, or be able to carry more, so that we're trying to make money on the journey. So I'm going to tell it to go to the depot, I think. Yep, go to depot. Fast forward. All right. It's gone into the depot. So now we need... What was the capacity of the station? 576. So what's my total capacity at the minute? 300. Okay, let's get rid of one of them. I don't know how long this is going to be now. It might be too big. A station storage capacity limit would be an interesting feature in OpenTTD. I think it would be. Oh, now we can't see the train when it's in the station. That's a shame. It's coming back out, though. It looks a lot more official now. So it is now... How much are we carrying? Hopper is full? Yeah. Hoppers are all full. That looks like a proper train, doesn't it? Are there any games like this that use realistic looking kind of train sprites? I know you can get new giraffes in OpenTTD, but to be honest, I think the resolution's a little bit small. Yeah. It should make some money, maybe. Let's see. I think it might make 7,000. But I'm guessing, of course. I have no idea. Let's see. Yeah, it's getting there. Let's see what it's going to say. Here we go. Off the end of the track. Ah, 5,000. Might actually end up being profitable on the income, maybe. Let's fast forward a bit. 3. Do we just pass over a different month? It costs about 400 and something thousand to get there. Oh, and now we're loading for ages. Yeah. Longer station needed? Oh. Let's have a look then. Rail station. Get the longer station with the cranes. Let's try again. Hang on a minute. You think it might be locomotion? I have no idea what you're talking now. I'm not sure what you're referring to be honest. Right, where's this train? Could it not unload everything, or did it just take too long to unload? I don't know. I think it's... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, no. 5,100. Let's check. Yeah, we're now empty. So I can't... It was about 5,000 last time, wasn't it? Transport Fever 2 definitely has an all UK trains in the workshop. Who uses those? Because I think I've seen that. Yeah, there's another 5,100. So I'm not sure this train's going to make it profit. Is it because I chose expensive stuff? Where's my train? Train list. Trains. Can I see the profit of a line in charts? There's the vehicle earnings or profit. It looks like there might be a little bit of profit. The UK Trains one is the one that you use, but it's mostly because you have a soft spot for the GT3 train. Yeah. I'm going to have a look into it. If we do Transport Fever 2 in the new slot that's coming up in the schedule, maybe we should do like UK trains, UK stations, as many UK mods as possible. Let's go fast forward a little bit more. Is it there? Is it back? I'm not sure where it is. Oh no, that's how full it is. It's doing its journey. This graph's a bit weird. It's saying that it is doing some profit. See, this is a weird thing here. Like, I've got the profit on the graph, and it's going down, but then it reaches the station and jumps back up. So yeah, I've got what? I've got the profit on the graph, right? But then the profit seems to match the income. And income and profit are not the same thing. And I'm finding that rather confusing. We're going into negatives. But then we drop off. We go back. Does it not cost us money while it's sat loading or something? Doesn't seem to cost us any money while it's loading. Only while it's travelling there. So it's now on its way there again. Money goes down, money goes up, goes down again, gets to the station and stops. That's weird. Right, no cost unless moving. Yeah, that does seem weird, especially if it's sat there at a station loading. I'd expect it still to cost. If it's stopped in a depot, I'd expect it not to cost. So this line's actually profitable. Now, my other line, which I have no idea where it is in relation to this one. Oh, it's actually quite close. Okay, so I was building over here, and it turns out it's just there. Some changes in starting on that. German pack sets have cost per month. This train's still 0. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. There's a map called Race to the North where he did a series on using the UK train sets from the workshop in TF2. Yeah, we'll definitely have to have a look at that if we're going down the Transport Fever route. The farm has harvested. Has that train just come back? Trips 0. The train has made 0 trips. At least it's not costing me any money because it's not going anywhere. Yeah, that's right, Egg. That's exactly the point. Tough. This is a tough game. Not necessarily because it's just outright hard. It just seems elusive, right? And is it because I just don't know where to look? Or is it... I don't know, actually. No, you know what? I think I've got quite a good nous for picking up a game I don't know how to play and figuring it out, right? Because I've been doing that for a long time. And I've also worked in the media industry, I've worked in the software industry. I understand development and game design. My course was the sister course to the computer games design degree at university. So a lot of the classes we had were with the games design people, and then they had a bit of class which was slightly separate, which was just games design, and we had a bit which was, I think, more about different programming languages and things like that. Yeah. So you do pay the rail maintenance each month, apparently. Okay. I mean, some games have that. It's not always by default, but yeah. So I think I've got a pretty good nous about like how to play a game based on just visual cues, tooltips, kind of the layout of what's going on. If I click into something, then I should be able to see what's next and that sort of thing. And I just think Simutrans doesn't work in the same way. Maybe it almost seems like there is a kind of a standard way of doing certain things that is generally accepted, that a lot of places do because it's a good idea. And Simutrans doesn't do that. It does what maybe one or two people think is their idea of a good deal, which works really well for them, but then potentially confuses me. And is that a me problem? I don't know. But we do have one profitable vehicle. Oh dear. It's hiding in here. I want to be able to see it. We're going to change the depot thing. Let's see. If we change it to... Well, that's 64 freight. That's 96 freight. That's 96. Can we just not add the freight buildings on the side? Does that work? Nice income you've got. It's terrible. Yeah. I'm not sure I'm outright frustrated by the game. I think where I am frustrated is that it seems to be like there seems to be a well-made game underneath. Like the game's there. Yeah. Low community play online. Yeah, other stuff. It has a high hurdle on the inbound. 26 games until profitable. Wow. I mean, no, a game being difficult and you've got to put the effort in to figure out how to play it well. That's cool. I like that. You know what? I like that EVE Online, is not just straightforward and easy to play because it is complex, right? But it should be easy to navigate. Yeah, I'm still wondering how I can do this coal yard. So it looks like I've chosen the thing that's got the most freight. Yeah. Games should be easy to pick up, hard to master. Playing the game should be easy. Being successful in the game should be difficult. And that's the distinction between the two, in my opinion, right? Yeah. The coal train does seem to work. I was surprised that the coal train worked, to be honest. Oh, what's this? A bulk goods bunker. Oh yeah, if we change these, back to this. What? Upgrade must be a higher level. Oh, you can only upgrade. You can't downgrade. Huh. Why? Why would you... Yeah. Control. Right, so I'm going to offset that. Books, goods, yeah. So if I put freight. Not sure what happened there. We need the station to have a certain capacity, so let's move that there. I think it was 600. See, why would it only let you downgrade if you're holding control? That seems quite arbitrary to me, right? So many things that you just have to know somehow. You could say that about a lot of games, but yeah, I suppose. That is definitely better. I like that much better. I can see my train. It's got some loady bays. It's got some craney bits. We could bring workers from this town. Yeah. It's loading. Yeah, and that would boost the production and the train would wait less. But the train doesn't cost money while it's waiting. But I'm pretty sure... Oh, Stevenage. I've been to Stevenage, I think. Or have I been past Stevenage? Not sure. Oh yeah, how much money is this bus service making now? It's not still. I don't think any of them are. Yeah. Yeah. I think like I said, that things should be more obvious with how things are. And should flow a little bit better. I mean, obviously, like, I've got too many options here on the screen, right? But it's because I have a certain setting enabled. But I don't remember ever doing that setting. The train from London to Lincoln probably goes through Stevenage. Is it the no? It's the Edinburgh, York, Newark, Northgate train goes through Stevenage down to London. I think that's the train that goes through. Yeah, that's probably where I've heard of Stevenage. I've probably done that route on Train Sim at some point. Yeah. And yeah, there's overhead catenary, which is separate. We haven't even done signaling. It comes in beginner mode. Turn that off, and you obey the timeline. See, I didn't even know I had beginner mode turned on. I've got free play mode, which I'm not quite sure what the difference is between free play mode and beginner mode. I don't think I have a tooltip for what free play mode is. DJX says, and then I've been on that route. Yeah. Jason says the OpenTTD specifics aren't obvious without tutorials. Now, I am not going to compare this to OpenTTD in that way because I've got a lot of background playing that game, right? But I have tried to play other games without tutorials, and I've got a lot further. I've understood a lot more. For example, Machine Key. I don't know everything. I struggle with some things, but I was able to figure out a lot, right? Anyway, for some reason, we've got nearly. Let's see what happens with the money if we fast forward. Yeah, minus 439 million, minus 441 million. Oh, it went up a little bit. How did it go up a little bit? Did some of our bus... Oh, have we got people waiting on bus stops? No. There's 4 people there. How many people are here? None. Yeah. It'd be quite interesting, right? If you took this game and you left the core game exactly the same, but you overhauled the basic interface, the layout, the icons, the keyboard shortcuts, the kind of the layout of what settings are where, you could potentially just completely rejuvenate and completely change the way the game feels. Yeah. Remember, the more towns you connect, you can get more passengers. Well, I've now got 4 towns connected together. Now, do they have to be on the same bus route? Maybe they do. Basically replace everything between the player and the game. Yeah. Yeah. Like, for example, I come down here and see this money. I click on the money. Nothing happens, right? Really, I would expect that to bring me to the finance window. The finance window here, I can kind of understand why all these bits down the side are there for the graph. I kind of feel like this should be 2 different things. Like, you should have your finances and you should have the graph, right? Remember, your passengers choose exactly one destination anywhere on the map. If they can't get there, they don't travel at all. Yeah, do they? Yeah, but what I mean is, would they sit on a bus that goes to multiple stops to get to where they need to be? Just things like having a list of your lists, right? That's kind of okay. But why is the line list not in the list of lists? Right? That's just a weird little thing, right? And why is then the line management window just a big empty screen with the name of the line? There's so much opportunity here. You could have vehicle count, you could have the amount of income, and it wouldn't take up a massive amount of space, and it would be very valuable information. In the other pack sets, it's a list. Oh my goodness. So not only is the game quirky, it's quirky in different ways depending on which pack set you've got. Is there a fail state in this game? Yes, there is. I've hit the fail state, but I've circumvented it by going and turning on free play mode. Yeah. Right then, folks. I am I was going to say 500,000. No, yeah, nearly 500,000. I am nearly $500,000 in debt. So I think I've well and truly drove this into the ground. So yeah, the German pack sets have a different GUI look. Yeah. So yeah, I think the pack sets do too much by the sounds of it. Almost, they almost seem like forks of the game, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's all we're in. That's all we're in debt on that one. I certainly want to be able to learn more about the game. I think the thing with this one is like I say, like under the hood, there's all the features of a cool game, right? You've got lots of different vehicle types with lots of different options. Like trams are in the game. Excuse me, and you've got things like being able to do construction tools, sending passengers to places to boost things. And you got narrow gauge built in and all that sort of stuff. You can do diagonal roads. You can use kind of like the auto building or railway tracks. There is a lot of really nice features in here. I just feel like the kind of packaging and presentation is not in a way of which I could then actually recommend this to somebody looking for a train and transport game. So it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. I want to look at it more, and I need to have a look at extended mode, right? So you guys need to let me know if. Sorry, I just hit the microphone. You guys need to let me know if you want to look at this one more, and also need to let me know what other games you would like me to look at in the Pixels and Platforms series. So it can be basically any game, really, but we try and stick to trains or transport or tycoon, right? And it doesn't have to be a free game like OpenTTD and Simutrans and Steam Revolution Age of Rail. Doesn't have to be a free game like them. Yeah, you'd love to see me play the extended version. Yeah, I might have to have a look at the extended version. I'll probably put it on the list of things to check out at some point. I like the industry chains aspect of it. Yeah. Panic Attacks here is like, oh, I've probably missed the stream, haven't I? Yes. At some point, we kind of lost track, but we were kind of counting quirky things about the game. And the weird thing is that nearly every single one of them was about interface. Like, very few of them was about gameplay, like core gameplay. I think that sums it up, actually. It's a game with good core gameplay, but is difficult to learn and be accessible because of the uniqueness of the user interface and the way that gameplay is then presented. I like that it is difficult and that I would fail. That's good. I'm not complaining about that at all. Yeah. DJX says gameplay seems fine. Except about maybe the amount of money you earn. Yeah. The thing is, though, is that I am a bit of a user interface sort of warrior, right? When I played Microlandia, the amount of complaints I had about the user interface in that game, I think I ended up putting a counter in the video, and the developers emailed me, and I was like, oh no, have I annoyed them? And they were like, oh, thank you. We took some notes, and it seems like they pretty much did everything that I said. And when we went back to Microlandia for a live deeper dive, it was just amazing to see all of the changes and the little tweaks and changes that I'd spoken about actually ending up in the game. And one of the things that this is something that I've been thinking about very recently, like very, very recently, over the last few weeks. I've been doing this stuff for years, right? But what if my contribution to the gaming world was the betterment of the accessibility of the interface of games for everyone, right? How many times have I played a game now and I've made suggestions primarily around interface, and the developers have gone, yep, you know what, there you go. And it's happening, it seems to be happening more and more and more, especially with a lot of these newer games that were out in the Next Fest and things like that. Yeah. Jack Mac says, I would love a follow-up to Workers and Resources eventually, and maybe free play or realistic mode. Yeah, so Workers and Resources was done under the Pixels and Platform series. It quite very much can have a live deeper dive, yeah. Do you want to standardize things like WASD did? Oh, what do you mean, like the way that WASD became a standard for movement? Do I want to standardize things? No. What I want is for game the interface between the core gameplay and the user to be so well designed, refined, and created that there is no barrier there, and the person can enjoy the game for what it is, right? If that makes sense. I think Microlandia is the one that I complained about the most, and it's the one that had some of the most changes, I think. And I think you actually hear the yeah. So everything just feels intuitive. I mean, yeah, obviously there's going to be difficulties. Obviously there's going to be things that you can't explain. One of the things, yeah, and it's the same as when I was playing Steam Revolution: Age of Rail, and the first time I played it, I tried to place a depot, and I clicked the depot icon, and then I had no idea how and where to place a depot. And there were particular points a depot needed to be placed on in order to be valid. And I had no idea for that. The game didn't tell me. There was no visual indication. And after the video, the developer was like, oh, yeah, you're right. So now, in that game, when you click the depot, you get a little red circle pop up on the end of your lines where the depots can be placed. It's not necessarily a standard or standardized, but it is things that help people be able to just know what to do without having to just tell them what to do. And one of the really difficult things for game developers and developers in general is that you tend to end up being very close to the project, right? It's so difficult when you're developing something and designing something to then turn around and expect people to know how to play it, because you know it inside out. You know it so well that then it becomes completely unobvious as to what may be the challenging points for that. So you'd be interested to see the poll results. The poll results for what game I'm going to do next. So those poll results will be coming up on Sunday. Yeah. There's a reason game studios pay a lot of money to get external playtesters. Yes. And this is one of the things that I was thinking about kind of sort of offering, like a playtest video for developing studios, right? Where I playtest their game and they not only do they get the video, but they get like a full report from me. Oh, the have you tried it poll. Well, can you not see that? Okay, we're going to end the poll. There we go. Mr. Gameplay, how'd it go? We've talked over it a couple of times now, and I've summarized it a couple of times. So I won't go through and repeat that. I'll let you go back on the VOD and watch it. Yeah. A friend of mine built a mining turtle program for Minecraft. I did that once. Really good, but me and another friend helped him make an intuitive interface for it. It was a superb digging tool. Yes. Yeah, I went bankrupt. That's the short version of the story. I did indeed go bankrupt. Yeah. I don't know. And I did some training when I was when I was at university to become a software developer. I did some training around user interface. So it's not like it's not something I completely know nothing about. It's something that I know a bit about through my education and through my experience. You know what? I think Simutrans probably holds the current award for the best game that you can't play. That'd be an interesting award, isn't it? It's a brilliant game, but you can't play it as a brand new person. And the thing is with these games, the longer and older they go on for, the harder it is to do this sort of thing and make them accessible. EVE Online was notoriously inaccessible for new people. That's changed over the years. It has. That has really changed over the years. Yeah, there's been a few games recently that I've really enjoyed playing, and is it on this page? Yeah. So this video here, Rail Estate, I pressed the wrong button and went and missed the tutorial, right? And it was because they released the demo and they got really all excited about it, and they did a big sparkly button, and I was like, "Oh, press that!" Missed the missed the tutorial, and then I missed half the game mechanics. So, and then I went back and found it afterwards. But apparently they've changed that now after my video. Which is cool, and they were really nice about it as well. Oh, I think they gave us some game codes. Okay, yeah, they did. Yeah, so the developers of Rail Estate gave us some game codes, so we can get the full version of the game, not the demo, the full version, and we can play multiplayer. So I don't know how many codes I've got. I'll have to double check, but it might be that I have enough codes for like 3 or 4 people in the community to join me in a live deeper dive of Rail Estate, and we do full multiplayer brilliant stuff. Maybe somebody needs to make open Simutrans. I mean, Simutrans isn't open, right? I can't remember. It's what's the licensing? Off the top of my head, I can't remember. I don't want to go to pack sets. Right, here we go. Blah, 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 blah. No, it is open source already. So we could create our own fork. Artistic license. What? It's open source on GitHub, both standard and extended. Yeah. So what we do, we're going to start our own version. We're going to have Simutrans Extended Plus Plus. Hang on. Standard, extended. What would be beyond extended? Mega extended. Yes. Must be open source as they ship it in a lot of Linux distros. Not necessarily. There could be license agreements. It could be closed sourced and free. Hellish version. Enhanced. Oh, yes. Ultimate. Simutrans Hellish. Next generation. Infinite. Extruded. Oh my goodness. You're going for it. If you like working with a hugely complex legacy C++ code base, yeah, I don't like working with C++ code bases. I did it once for a video, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to go back. Yeah, so yeah, you could do you got Simutrans Extended, and then you could do Simutrans Enhanced. Simutrans Extended Max. Yeah. Well, like I say, the core gameplay doesn't need to change in my opinion. Yeah. Custom collection objects, memory management, and raw pointers. Oh, that sounds tough. That sounds tough. Yeah. To hellish with it. Yeah. I mean, you look at the website, right? You go to simutrans.com and you see the ships and the ports and all the different tracks and infrastructure and the tunnels and the airport things. It looks fantastic. You can fork Simutrans, they allow it? Oh, do they? Okay. Like I say, I haven't gone in. At least you tried. Yeah. Contribute. There's a button that says contribute. You can contribute code. You can draw for it. You can translate. Yeah. It's interesting. I mean, and this is something that I will say, right? When a game is free like this, usually I will say, what you got to lose. You know, it's not going to cost you to give it a go. Give it a go and see what you think. You know? Maybe all it needs is a really, really nice professional video tutorial by somebody in the trains and transport and simulation tycoon industry on the markets. Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, I suppose there are other free games. I mean, what you could do is you could go to fantasticfreegames.com and have a look at the list of games there. I don't know how many hits that's like. How many games are on that website? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's only 8 games listed on that website at the moment. EVE Online is on there just. Probably needs updating, yeah. Rail Estate looks interesting. It does. It does. And the demo was fun to play. I ended up getting drawn in and enjoying it a lot more than what I thought I was originally. And we'll see. Yeah, the OpenTTD code base is also C++, but I don't think it's quite as bad with kind of its legacy. I think, I'm not sure because I'm not one of the developers and I don't work. I'm definitely not one of the core team, but I know that they put considerable effort into constantly cleaning things up in the code base of OpenTTD. Yeah, there'll be very often pull requests to simplify code or improve code that just doesn't do anything with features all the time. Yeah, right. So if you missed it, I tried Simutrans again. I put my company into massive debt. I tried doing buses. It didn't really work out very well. I tried doing a train, and it didn't even make one journey. It just wouldn't. Don't know why. And then I did another train, and that actually did do something, and is actually making a little bit of profit. So even though my company failed, I still managed to succeed in one little tiny thing. Yes. Meanwhile, AI Slop is adding more code. What, to OpenTTD? No, you're not allowed to use. You're not allowed to post AI code into the OpenTTD code base. It's one of the rules. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Just checking. Yeah. I did an interview with one of the developers. If you're interested in that sort of thing, you should probably go watch that video. Yeah. You need that beyond all reason. Well, I mean, I have used AI to assist with coding, right? But I have said this before, and I'll say it again. I don't think you should get AI to do the job. I think you should if you're going to use AI, you should use it to help you do the job, whatever that job may be. And I think that's a relatively good rule. A lot of open source projects have an AI code ban. Yeah. Yeah. And the Linux kernels allow it. Yeah, but you've got to understand it and stuff. There's different ways of dealing with it. It's challenging, but yeah, if you're interested in that sort of thing, definitely go and have a look and check out the video I did on with talking to one of the core developers of OpenTTD, because we do talk briefly about AI in that. I don't know if did we ever do an extended cut of that interview? I can't remember if we did. We did an extended cut of something for the Viewer Plus subscribers and channel members. So thank you to everybody who supports the channel, whether it be through Viewer Plus or YouTube memberships, or even those 3 people that are watching on Twitch. I say 3. Let's have a look. Oh, there's 6 of you. There's 6 people on Twitch. Yeah, thanks for all the support. And if you want to support the channel, you can go to the website and there's a link to a page with loads of support things on, and lots of them are free. So, you can go and help us out. Here we go. If you let AI write the entire code base, it will result in the source code even the AI can't grasp. Ooh, yes. For the farming sim string, can we get hellish with a working shifter this time? We're not going to use the shifter. No. Well, I'm using the flappy paddles, I think, as shifting on the wheel. I can't remember. But we've got things working pretty good now on that side of things. So, folks, here we go. I hope you've had a good Friday evening and you have a good weekend. Remember, tomorrow I will be putting out the announcement about the extra video that's available for channel members and Viewer Plus subscribers. That is already there. It's just the announcement that's going out tomorrow morning. And also tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow, actually. Let me just have a look at my my schedule because this is important for my timing. Oh, fiddlesticks, where is it? I had it here. Here we go. Yes. Right, so yes. So tomorrow is the announcement for the new behind the scenes video. Also, there is a new AI in OpenTTD for us to look at. I made a short about it. That will be going out tomorrow. And my main video on Saturday will be an RCT video using OpenRCT2. So there you go. My Roller Coaster Tycoon series is back on tomorrow. You can check that out. And I will see you all next week for Farming Sim Monday night. We've got OpenTTD Series 12 Thursday night. And then we will not be coming back on Friday nights. I need to take next Friday off. I've got stuff on. Okay? So we're skipping a week. So no Pixels and Platforms live deeper dive next week. We'll be back the week after. Okay? So thank you very much, everybody. You're all doing brilliant. We do need to do more brilliant. The channel still needs to grow, but we're getting there. We'll keep pushing. As a community, as a group, you're all fantastic. Take care. Okay? Have a good weekend. Good night, everybody. See you.